Hi, my name's Sean Lyon, and this is my car parking system. So a brief introduction. The purpose of this project was to create a car parking system that we would implement on the Basis 3 development board. We had a series of requirements that we had to meet. The parking garage consists of 2 floors with 8 parking spots on each floor, so a total of 16 spots. There is a gate that needs to be opened for cars to enter or leave. The parking spots must be filled in order. The display, the 7-segment display, should show the current parking spot number that's empty, and the LED 0 in my case, is going to indicate the floor, whether it's the first floor with the LED off or the second floor with the LED on. So my approach to the problem, I identified that the 7-segment I felt was going to be most easily controlled by a case statement to determine a conditional statement that would determine which number to display on the 7-segment and whether or not the LED should be on or off. So the code starts off with an if statement that checks the status of the gate push button, which was assigned to button left on the development board. I have a space variable that is tied to all 16 of the switches, and these represent whether a space is occupied or empty, 1 being filled and 0 being an empty space. So my initial implementation, I just used a standard case statement, and the problem with that was that the spaces needed to be filled in order, but they also needed to be emptied in order. So a car that was parked in one of the earlier spaces wouldn't be able to leave until a car on, like, say, the second floor had left. In order to address this issue, I incorporated don't cares into the conditional statements in my case statement. This was something I had to research on my own time, but I determined this case Z statement would allow me to implement don't care bits by using Z. And here you can see my implementation of the code. My various variables are declared at the beginning, and it's a very simple process of checking if the gate push button has been depressed, and if so, I'm just evaluating my space variable to determine which switches are on and which switches are off. And you can see by using the don't cares, all I'm looking for is the first empty spot. I don't care if these spots are filled, I just want the first empty spot to be displayed. There is a video demonstration of the FPGA board that will follow this presentation. Thank you.
Okay, here's a demo of my project, the parking garage. So it starts off at 1. The switches down here represent the parking spaces, and then the LED 0 represents the floor number. And then this is going to give you the current space that's open. So the gate is this push button here, and it's still saying 1 because we have that set. Let's feed a few switches, so now it should give us 4 because we have the first 3 spots filled. Now if I go more spaces, now we get the first spot on the second floor, and I can take a spot from earlier on, so now that just opened up spot number 4 again, and it'll tell you that spot number 4 on the first floor is the the soonest available, even though that some of the other spots are still filled. So cars do not need to leave in the same order that they arrived. They just need to be filled in that order. Thank you.